안녕하세요. 저는 맥도날드 피터입니다. 반갑습니다. 잘 지내세요. Here again is the GN Electronics Inc. Motorized Actuator. And we have the new solid-state relay to install and see what we can do with this unit with a good part installed. Solid-state relay part number is G3MB-202P, manufactured by Omron. Let's see what we can do. Before we install the new solid-state relay, we want to make sure it is actually good. I hate to install a new bad part into our unit over there. So let's take our meter, we'll set it to ohms mode. Turn on that light there. And we'll take our leads and place them on pins 3 and 4. And they should be open. Get on there. Yes, they are open. Now, I'm going to set our meter diode test mode. And we'll put the black lead on pin 1 and the red lead on pin 2. And there's our LED plus, oh, I don't know why I keep slipping off on these things. There's our input LED plus the current limiting resistor. Get on there. And we have a reading of 2.190. So that is a good solid-state relay. Let's install it and see what our motorized actuator does after the repair. Don't give me a whole lot of room to get my mitts in there. Let's see if I can get a pair of pliers or something to get this started. Come on. Got one side in. This side seems to be stuck up in the air. That side's in. Go. There it is. Okay, now for the solder. There we go. We have our new port installed now to test it. Now, I'm going to apply 120 volts AC single phase to the line and neutral input. Alright, we got one LED on and the motor's not running. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. Now, how do we make the motor run? I see a dip switch number 1 here that says MAN. I wonder if that's for manual. And then dip switch number 2 says REV. I guess that's to reverse the polarity of the running motor, clockwise or counterclockwise. Let's power down, and I'm going to flip that switch to manual and see if we can push these high fire and low fire switches. See if we can get that motor to run. Okay, let's power back up. Oh, look at that. The LED is blinking now. Hey! I'm pressing the high fire button. The motor stopped. Let's press the low fire button. Now we're going back the other way. And the motor stopped. Pressing the high fire button. Nice. So you can set that switch to manual and press the counterclockwise or the clockwise with the low fire or high fire buttons. Nice. Now what I want to do, and I didn't do it in the first video, I want to see what that potentiometer is doing, that feedback potentiometer. Let me power down, and we'll put the scope on that input. This potentiometer right here. Figure out a good way to get on this thing without putting that 115 volts on the control board. We don't want to do that. Okay, I think we can get it. Okay, we fire up the oscilloscope. We'll move the camera over in front of the oscilloscope while I manually control the operation of that actuator. Alright, let's see what we have on that potentiometer. We're still in manual mode with dip switch number 1 set to MAN. We've just applied 120 volts AC to the line and neutral input. Let's see what's on the red wire. That looks like about 4 volts. Here's the black wire. Okay, that's 0 volts. That must be ground. Here's the green wire. Green wire looks like 5 volts. So I believe the red wire is the feedback. I'm going to get on the red wire and push a button. Look at that. The voltage is going down. Now we stopped right there. Let's go the other way. Now the voltage is going up. Okay, I'm on the red wire. I'm pressing the low fire button. The voltage is going up. Actuator motor is stopped. I'm pressing the high fire. Pressing the low fire. Pressing the high fire button. Okay, powering down the actuator. I've set dip switch number 1, the MAN switch, back to the off position. We're going to apply 120 volts AC single phase to the line and neutral terminals. Now I'm going to apply the line connection to the counterclockwise input. Let me get on that potentiometer and watch this. You can see the amplitude of the feedback is increasing. The LEDs are decreasing. We're at the last LED. Let's see how far that feedback goes. Look at that. It's repeating. We're at the final LED. And we start over. Now, what I'm going to do, dip switch number 2 is reverse. I'm going to set dip switch number 2 off. Right now it's on, so we should be able to do the same thing to the counterclock or the clockwise input. Okay, it's going down. Okay, we've stopped. I'm going to apply line to the clockwise input. We'll see what happens. Is it the opposite? I think it's the opposite. The LEDs are moving in the same direction. Aha! It's fascinating. Looks like we've got a good working unit. Ha ha ha! That's amazing. So as before, with the reverse dip switch set to on, the potentiometer feedback would move up and then fall. But now it moves down and then rises. Okay. I feel real good about this unit going back. I know it's going to work with that new solid state relay installed. I'll provide a link to the first video and you can watch that one. That was a fascinating video also. Alright all. Thank you very much for stopping by and seeing what we're doing next. I always appreciate it when you come over. You fixed another one. Good job.